up on SUTV News, we'll be talking about the Q Center and other stuff that's been happening on campus.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah! Oh, I thought you were on my team. Wait.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome to SUTV News. I'm Elena Herrera. Pride and Prejudice? No, Pride and Equality. Here's Isabella with the new scoop on the new Q Center on campus.
There's a new center at SUU gaining traction. The Q Center is the newest LGBTQ resource that just launched on campus. Located right next to the wing, the center has gathered a lot of attention after relocating from its previous spot in the rotunda. Not only does the space house the Pride and Equality Club on campus, it provides students a space to socialize and study. The Q Center also offers other resources to students, such as their library. The collection of genres range from graphic novels to scientific journals surrounding the topic of queer culture. Additionally, the center offers a Q closet for students to access gender-affirming clothing best suited for their gender identity. Along with a full-service coffee bar, the center is designed to ensure all students feel welcomed when walking in. Here are some students' thoughts on how the Q Center has impacted their student experience.
As a freshman, it's been amazing to have a place on campus where I can go to meet new people and I already have something in common with them. There's just such a nice community here in the Q Center, and I really appreciate it as somebody that's new to Cedar City.
I would say that the way the Q Center has positively, my experience here is it kind of gave me an opportunity to meet some really cool people.
The Q Center is helping broaden the diversity and inclusion on campus. To find out how to get involved, visit the Q Center at room 176B in the Student Center. This is Isabella de las Casas with SUTV News.
Last Friday, the SUU Resource Fair was held at the Library Quad. Many resource departments at Southern Utah University share information with giving away swag and snacks. Also, SUU offered hot dogs and chips to students who attended the resource fair. There were a lot of resources available, including SUU Outdoors, Financial, Career Center, non-traditional services, Compass and Academic Recovery, and much more. No, wrong way. Last Thursday was Camping on Campus. This event was sponsored by the ACES and it was held in the Library Quad. During the night, students came together to roast marshmallows, hammock, and play outdoor games. The crowd includes students of all levels and majors and was a great way to meet new people and make new friends. Events like this one are always happening, so make sure to keep an eye out for opportunities to make new friends and have fun on campus. Once every month from 5 to 7 p.m., the ballroom in the Student Center hosts Bread and Soup Night event. It's a great event with all-you-can-eat breads, soups, and desserts, and it's only $1 to get in if you donate food or $3 if you don't. This is a very meaningful activity as donated food goes to support the Hope Pantry. You can bring family or friends to attend and talk casually in the ballroom. There are also singers on stage to keep everyone entertained. Hope you enjoyed if you were there. For any students who have some free time on Wednesdays, the Levitt Center is hosting a student-led presentation called Pizza and Politics. This event is hosted every Wednesday from noon to 1 p.m. in the Student Center in room 112. Here, you can come in and participate in discussions about various current issues happening in our country and get some free pizza after. Last Wednesday's discussion was about mass shootings and how we might be able to prevent them. Several students who attended had a lot to say on the matter. If you're interested, next week's topic will be protests in America, so head over next Wednesday to get some free food and let your opinions be heard. As fall approaches, students in the area are trying to get in as many adventures before ski season hits. Students can use resources such as SUU Outdoors located in the Student Center. There, they can find information on group excursions and get suggestions on great places to visit in the area. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we'll be talking about the upcoming solar eclipse.
Oh, hey, bud. Oh. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah.
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you. This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Ryan.
Yeah?
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
The annular solar eclipse is coming on October 14th, and southern Utah is one of the best places to be to see it this year. The line of the eclipse goes from Oregon to Texas, and in Utah, the best time to see it will be around 10:30 a.m. You won't be able to see the entire ring of fire this year, but you will be able to see a crescent sun as the moon passes in front of the sun. You can expect to see the total ring of fire next year when the next solar eclipse happens. Here's SUU's own Professor Pace with more on different eclipses. The annual Lantern Festival was a couple weeks ago. Here is Karina Mendenhall with more on the event.
It took some time for the fun to kick in at the Utah Lantern Festival that was held at Three Peaks Oasis on Saturday the 23rd. The day started off fairly cold and windy, and most guests decided to wait until it got closer to the evening time to get involved in the activities before the lanterns were released. While waiting for that time to come, Shay Hildebrandt, the owner of the festival, let us know what work was going on beforehand to get ready for it.
Getting the sound system all ready. If you guys can see the big giant lantern, it's setting that up and creating it, helping out food trucks, booths get set up, and then just a lot of just craziness.
Once it got warmer and participants were encouraged to get in the water and get engaged, the night became much more lively. Guests were able to partake in free face painting, enter a raffle for the chance to win free prizes, get a look at some of the vendors selling all sorts of neat items, decorate their lanterns, and get engaged with Flynn Rider and Rapunzel from Disney's Tangled throughout the night.
Well, they were reached out to us, and we were so excited because obviously floating lanterns and us, well, we just work together perfectly.
And everybody has a dream, so we're going to send our dreams off tonight. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're really doing here.
Around 8:15, it was time for the lanterns to be released. While some guests started earlier than others, and a couple lanterns caught on fire on their journey to shore, it was a great experience for all ages. The festival ended with a huge bonfire that quickly gathered a crowd as staff took care of the lanterns. For many, it was a memorable night out in the Three Peaks Oasis. For SUTV News, I'm Karina Mendenhall.
The Cedar City Farmers Market takes place every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Here is Allie Talley with more.
The Cedar City Farmers Market is in full swing this Wednesday, with vendors and shoppers all excited and all of us. Products can range anywhere from fresh fruits and vegetables to jewelry to clothing and even goat's milk soap.
We are Iron Rod Farm. We sell all natural goat milk soaps and lotions. Everything's made on the farm. So our product, the good thing about goat milk products is it's great for your skin, great for your body. There's so many health benefits to it that people just don't really know about. So yeah, just all the natural health benefits to it.
In addition to all the cool products, the farmers market is more than just a great place to shop. There's also a wonderful community that is established between customers and vendors.
I really like the community of vendors. We all become really good friends, and we all just get to hang out every Wednesday and Saturday, and we all like to hype up each other's products, and so I think the community of vendors is really awesome.
The farmers market really is a great place to be, so make sure to stop by. Stay tuned for SUTV weather.
Awkward. Do I look familiar? I should. You might remember me from here. Here. Or maybe even here.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay if they seem down.
It doesn't matter how you say it.
You all right?
Everything's okay?
Oh, gee.
You all right, girl? You cool?
You bugging dog.
Just show you're there for them. Go on, Kelly. Seize the awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Oh, I thought you were on my team.
Welcome back to SUTV. I'm Elena Herrera. Looking ahead at this week, we're seeing highs in the 60s and 70s with lows in the 40s. Skies should be clear most of this week with some wind, but we're looking at some nice early fall weather. This weekend is looking to be pretty warm, with Saturday having a high of 77. However, getting into late next week, Cedar will be looking to cool off quite a bit. So make sure to go and enjoy the sun while you still can. Coming up on SUTV Sports, we have more about SU's football, volleyball, cross country, and soccer teams. So stay tuned.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah! Oh, I thought you were on my team.
Welcome back to SUTV Sports. I'm Elena Herrera. In Saturday's United Athletic Conference matchup between the University of Central Arkansas and the Southern Utah University Thunderbirds, the Bears of Central Arkansas won 29-17. The Bears have improved to 3-2 in the season and 2-0 in conference play, while the Thunderbirds have fallen to a 1-4 overall with a 0-1 conference record. SUU will continue conference play in Stevensville, Texas, where they will take on Tarleton State University. The game will be on Saturday, October 7th at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and can be streamed on ESPN+. On Saturday, October 1st, the Southern Utah University women's soccer team welcomed California Baptist University for a conference matchup. The first half was a defensive showcase for both teams, with neither able to find the back of the net despite 4 shots on goal from the Thunderbirds. This led to a 0-0 tie at halftime. The Lancers sealed the deal against the Thunderbirds with a short kick that found the back of the net, giving the Lancers a 2-0 win. The loss moves the Thunderbirds to a 0-6-6 on season and a 0-2-1 in the Western Athletic Conference play. The Thunderbirds now move into a 2-game road trip to Texas starting on Thursday, October 5th, when they take on the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley in Edinburgh at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, and the game can be streamed on ESPN+. The Southern Utah University cross-country team wrapped up competition on the Notre Dame Invitational early Friday morning. The competition filled with nationally ranked teams. The women's team finished in 16th and the men's finished in 18th. The teams will be back in Cedar City next Saturday, October 7th, when they host the SUU Color Country Invitational at the Cedar Ridge Golf Course. On Thursday, September 28th, the Southern Utah University women's volleyball team lost to the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. UTGRV swept the Thunderbirds and improved to an 8-8 on the year, but a 2-1 in the Western Athletic Conference play. SUU fell to 4-9 and are now 0-3 in the WAC. Fall season for the men's lacrosse team is in full swing. Here is Caden Houchin with more on the story.
Southern Utah University men's lacrosse team held a Thunderbird showcase earlier this week. The team invited high school and middle school teams to join them at the Enoch Recreation Complex to learn more about lacrosse. This showcase offered the opportunity for the SU players to coach the younger generation of athletes. Kieran Richards is the president and co-founder of the team at SUU.
You don't have to be super fast, just make sure you're doing it right. We're out here with the community. We got a bunch of guys from the high school programs and the middle school program here in Iron County. We got a little clinic going on. We brought all of our SUU players out here that have been around the game for a while, help coach up the younger guys, teach them some tips and tricks so that way they can get better and improve their own teams, and as they go into their spring season, they can do a lot better and be better as a team together. So our goal is to bring up the community and help the game of lacrosse keep growing.
The team puts on these showcases as a way to give back to the community as well as spreading the game of lacrosse. At the end of the day, the SUU team gave out merch to some players they believed were working the hardest. For SUTV News, I'm Caden Houchin.
Cedar City residents came together this weekend to take part in a feat of speed and endurance, the Cedar City Half Marathon. Runners from Cedar City and its surrounding areas got together early Saturday morning and were shuttled to the point where they would begin their 13.1 mile run. Many of these runners have trained for months to prepare for this race, some just to finish it and others to beat previous times. Here at the bottom, hordes of supporters and loved ones await the runners' arrivals to celebrate all of their hard work.
Free food available
If you love sports, another way you can get involved is through intramurals. Intramurals are perfect for students who care to be involved in competitive sports but do not seek to be D1 athletes. While some take it very seriously, others are just excited to be on a team with their friends. Even if you aren't a direct participant, you can also be involved as a spectator. One student, Aiden Bishop, shares why he joined intramurals.
Because Coach Colton needed somebody to come out and hype up their team, I answered that call.
And what was your favorite part of tonight?
Winning!
For SUTV Sports, I'm Elena Herrera. Also, stay tuned during the break because when we come back, we'll be talking about the music scene at SUU and Cedar at large.
Oh, hey, bud.
Oh.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you. This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Ryan.
Yeah?
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Your password isn't secure. There's nothing that a hacker loves more. But there's an easy thing you can do to prove the logger in is you. Authenticate, strong authenticate. Make your logins extra safe. Protect your identity from tragic fate. Authenticate, strong authenticate. Use your fingerprint, your face, or a code. At home or work or on the road. 2 steps are safer than 1 or 3 or 4. And keeping data safe is so much fun. Authenticate, strong authenticate. Make your logins extra safe. Protect your identity from tragic fate. Authenticate, strong authenticate.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Welcome back to SUTV News. Do you have $2 and a love of concerts? Stop by Johnson Art Center on Tuesdays at 7:30 for a $2 concert. SUU's radio station Thunder 91 just announced this year's Battle of the Bands for October 27th, and there's much to be excited for with this year's installment of the annual event. Just like last year, the concert will be held in the America First Event Center, and as always, will be free to students and the community. The music scene in Cedar City has been experiencing tremendous amounts of growth this year, thanks to new opportunities around town, so the competition is expected to be tight. Submissions are now open on Thunder 91's Instagram until October 6th for any bands that are interested in competing. Last Thursday, in the living room, SUU hosted Guitars Unplugged with performances from Corbino and Grace Park, each playing a half-an-hour set. Guitars Unplugged has been an SUU tradition for 11 years. This event allows students to showcase their talents and promote their music careers.
I think it went really good. There were a couple of mishaps here and there, but you know, it's a live show. There's always mishaps. I feel like overall, I'm very happy with how it went.
I'm Elena Herrera. Tune in next week for more SUTV news.
Family in their natural habitat, known to their species as the backyard.
Hey, you think I should light it now?
I think it's good.
Yeah?
Oh dear, someone is about to burn a pile of debris that's too tall, which can start a wildfire. Wait, could it be? Blimey, it is.
It's Smokey.
It's Smokey Bear. What a legend.
Hey, it's Smokey. Sorry, it was too high. Right.
Watch as he astutely ensures that there's no wind, and how he removes some of the debris to create a smaller, safer burning pile.
No, you said make it bigger, baby. The bigger the better.
Take note of our fearless furry friend here, humans.
I appreciate it. Fist bump.
Watching you.
Smokey's done it again.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah! Oh, I thought you were on my team.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Your password isn't secure. There's nothing that a hacker loves more. But there's an easy thing you can do to prove the logger in is you. Authenticate, strong, authenticate. Make your logins extra safe. Protect your identity from tragic fate. Authenticate, strong, authenticate. Use your fingerprint, your face, or a code. At home or work or on the road. 2 steps are safer than 1 or 3 or 4. And keeping data safe is so much fun. Authenticate, strong, authenticate. Make your logins extra safe. Protect your identity from tragic fate. Authenticate, strong, authenticate.